Be sure to look over your work when you finish. Now I'm going to sight the heels. I've put the towel down and I'm looking right over the top, and this outside heel is just not quite flat. So there, I'll make that perfect. And take a chance to look over your work. Is my outer and inner wall, are they an equal width all the way around? In this case, this bar is just a nick high standing over the wall. So I'll take that down a little bit. But quite honestly, you can just have your trimmer do that when they check your foot once in a while. So that is a beautiful foot. It's not unusual for them to really want to pick their foot up high and then bring it to you. So just go with them. Again, clean it out real well so you can see where everything is. Same deal. Lesson 1. Let's find that lamina. Nice long strokes. Beautiful. There are a lot of flies, so I'm going to let him have his foot for a second. And this one. Now I am noticing when I give him his foot that he's wanting to cock his other foot. So that's something I would check. Just make sure nothing's hurt, not only in the foot, but above the hairline. You see your horse always cocking one foot. Usually that's the sign that something's off. Okay. Nice long stroke till I get, there's the lamina. His lamina is so tight you can hardly see it, but that's exactly what you want. Don't worry if there's some imperfections in the frog or on the sole. We need a callus thick sole in frog, so we're not taking a knife to it. If it had a little flap here or there, I wouldn't mind taking it off, but otherwise, just let them get thick and hard. Keep your knife in your pocket. That's a big reason that farriers can't get nice sound horses that are barefoot, because they're always trimming the sole in the frog. You want this callus. Look at that. Just standing here, he's got 250 pounds on it. Forget galloping around the pasture with his buddies. So that would be step 1. Put your first bevel on the bottom of the wall. Okay. Ooh. We're going to trim from the top, pretending we don't have a hoof stand. So park your tool on a bucket or something, and then when you have it on your foot, just give a nice angle around there. They usually don't lean on you as much with the hind foot, so this isn't as hard. You can just kind of hold it there. Make sure you like what it looks like, the shape. If you've got an older horse, just hold them really low. It's not that hard. Look. Good boy. You're funny. You're funny. Now we'll do the heels. Pretend I don't have a stand. Okay, and then again, lesson 3, the heels. In this case, he's got a very strong back of foot, so they can come right pretty much back to the widest part of his foot. And remember, take them back, not down. And keep your rasp nice and flat. Here, bring it down, back, back, back. And we sight them right over the hock. I put my rasp on my foot so it doesn't get dirty, and I sight the heels right over his hock. Looks good. Look over all my work, have a little feel. That looks pretty good, huh? If he had a big flare here, the angle would be a lot steeper because I'd be trying to bring it in where it should be. But when it's healthy, 45-degree angle will get you a good foot. Here he has complete concavity right to the lamina. It's a good bit deeper than the front feet. The frog is much sturdier. They use their hind feet more. Good boy. And we're on the last hind foot. See how he jerks it up high? Just wait. Relax. And let them relax. Down and up. Remember, when you're doing these feet, make it as easy for yourself as you can. So for instance, if you trim your horse after it's been raining all day, the feet are going to be, oops, we're just going to do the whole foot now. Hold on. Here's how I would do the foot. Starting over. If I were just doing him, he hadn't been done for a while, I'd actually start with the heels. That's lesson 3. I'd put a nice bevel on the wall. You can make this a lot easier for yourself if, like in the summer, you have a big fan on. Keeps the flies off your horse. If you wait till it's been raining for a couple days or a day, the hoof's going to be a lot easier to work with. Your horse is glad to be with you and not anxious to join the herd. I mean, work smart. If they're upset, don't even bother. I've put back my tools many a time when I realized that the horses were just being let out and that wasn't the time. Okay. Especially make sure that toe's back, because when these toes get long, they just drag the heels forward. Good boy. Come up. Put this to the inside line. Ooh, crack. Then I'm going to relax his hoof right there. These stands do come with a rubber thing, but I've just gotten the habit of not putting the rubber thing on. But you can use it. If I just had one horse, I'd go back and forth. Now there's a quarter crack. I'm going to go a little steeper there and make sure there's no excess on this toe. But I'm not going to get upset about it. I'm not going to hook it together with steel or anything. There, I feel a little flare there, so I'm just going to go down the side, just like I told you, the bottom third. Finish with that bevel. And we'll just look over it for symmetry. A lot of horses do go out here because there's a huge amount of pressure, so don't get all upset about that. That might be normal. And remember, a horse like him, he was shod at 2, and his coffin bone kept growing until he was 4. So it's deformed. So if you just trim according to the coffin bone, you'll have the foot this horse wants, not the foot you think he should have. I hope you've enjoyed this short video on how to trim your horse. I love teaching people to trim. I started off as just an owner trimmer, doing my own horse. And it's nothing more than like grooming his body. You can groom the hoof once a week, once every 2 weeks. You need professional help to get that first setup trim. And I would suggest contacting either the American Hoof Association or the Equine Science Academy. They have trimmers throughout the world. And just learn to trim your own horse. They enjoy it. It's no big deal. There's no excitement. They'll kiss you because they're so happy. And you'll have beautiful feet that are perfect all the time. Well, thanks for stopping in. Stop by my website at number4sweetfeet.com. You gonna say goodbye to everybody? There, he's got a little laugh for you. You're funny. Sonny, you have to show everybody how you can say goodbye. Your new thing. Come here. Come here. Good boy. You need a pose? There's so much enthusiasm. Sonny, come on. Give me a good one. Give me a pose. Bye-bye.